Alright, we're back. Well, I'm back. Let's get on with it. Wow, this is part 2 of the game Dream Daddy. So, yeah, that'll be fun. Wow, I guess I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not even... jeez. Gotta get in the swing of things. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone, so I'm just gonna pick a direction and walk in it. Let's go this way. Cool, okay, we're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance, could it be? Big burned out neon sign hangs above the tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, that'll do. It'll do. It'll do, donkey. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool ball sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I'll pull up a seat at a bar. What'll it be? 1 beer, please. A singular alcoholic beverage. Sure thing, boss. The bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is being played on one of the TVs on the wall. So luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favored team, hoping that I do not get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Several people in this bar wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun. A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass slides up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Look at this drunk bitch. Jeez. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello. Good to see some fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often. Oh no, I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm Lawrence, by the way. Look at those honkers. Are you watching the game? Yeah, my preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease. Oh, I love that team. I also love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. Oh. I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk. Buy a gal a drink? No, I'm here for dads. Maybe some other time? Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. Happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points, a little too close than what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team! It's the brooding man from the Coffee Spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game? I am now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I say that my team is superior. That's where you're wrong, since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. Oh. The conversation ends there, and you both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, with both sides playing their hardest to win, but in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. I raise a respectful glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us based on mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey, and the man slides over to me. The name's Rob. Thanks, I'm Lawrence. You must be new here. Mary already hit on you? Yeah. Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. Is there actually a Jim or Kim that runs this place? No, that'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar. Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world. Oh, okay. You a whiskey fella or a beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things. You like shots? Ooh, shots fired. I don't like them. That's good, but I love shots. Oh, he loves it. He fucking loves shots. Thank God. Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me. Here's to your health. Oh, God. Here's to your health. That's how he'd say it. Jeez, no. I can't really do any voice thing anyway. I sound really bad. We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Okay, Lawrence, this guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Compliment his cool leather jacket, compliment his rugged good looks, compliment his hand tattoo. Fuck the hand tattoo. Compliment his rugged good looks. Your face is good. Thanks? Wait, I think this is what flirting is. Man, this guy's mysterious and cool. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? Madara kicked me out of the house, running from my problems, trying to make friends. I'm running from my problems. The usual. Like your style. Oh, what? He's fucking loving everything. He gets up. Be right back. Got powder in my nose. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. Huh, I guess so. Gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? Oh. Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction. I live in this cul-de-sac down the way. Same. All the dads live in the cul-de-sac. Does everybody live there? Me too. We just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. I bet he doesn't. I bet this is like he's like the antithesis to like Joseph. Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Lawrence. So are we doing this or what? What? You know, do you want to come inside or not? A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. Okay, this is really to the point. Do I fuck this dad? I haven't even met all the dads yet. Well, no thanks. I just smile and nod. That's weird. Or I lay down smooth. We're gonna do this. Let's do it. Well, I don't see why not. That sounded smoother in my head. Let's do it. Follow him up to his door. He fumbles with his keys for a second and unlocks the door, leading me inside. The moment the door closes behind us, he pushes me up against the wall and kisses me, grabbing my hips. Come on. Robert takes my hand, leads me up the stairs into what I assume is his bedroom, but it's too dark that I can't see anything but Robert's intense expression. He kisses me again. I can hear him shucking off his jacket. I clumsily take off mine too. His hands roam down my chest and suddenly he's tugging at my belt. I don't normally do this. Do you want to stop? Nah, let's do it. No. Good. He continues to unbuckle my belt and guides me to bed. Let's have some fun. No, I'm like an hour in. I already fucked my first dad. Good game. 10 out of 10. Sunlight streams in between the slats of the blinds. My head is pounding. I really overdid it last night. Wait a minute. This isn't my old house or my new house. Robert's place is a shithole. Well, it's a nice place. It's just messy. Oh, right. I look around for Robert, but find myself alone. Hello? There's a clatter from the bathroom when the door opens. Robert is fully dressed and grabs his keys. That was fun. Yeah, it was. You should go. Oh, look at his fucking face. He's like, you know what? You should go. It's great. Yeah. Good game. That's certainly not what I was expecting. What did you expect? Well, talk to you later? Robert cracks a smile. Sure, your clothes are over there. I hastily get dressed and show myself out. The sun is unbearably bright. I need to lie down. I start to make my way back home when I suddenly remember, Amanda, you're a dad. Oh, achievement unlocked. Bad dad. Nice. I rush back home and throw the door open. Something smells delicious. Amanda? Amanda runs out of the kitchen and looks slightly disappointed. Oh man, I was kind of hoping you'd gotten kidnapped. I was going to have to come rescue you. Oh, this music's really good. Hang on. Yeah, it's good music. No, I made a friend at the bar last night and ended up sleeping over at his place. Yeah, a friend. Where are the Emmas? They left a little while ago. Oh, you guys have fun? Yeah, we watched some movies, ate snacks, stole a car, you know, the usual sleepover stuff. You teens and your larceny. So, this breakfast that's cooking, what's that all about? Well, there's hash browns and eggs and bacon. Can I... Yes, you can have some breakfast. Bless you, sweet child. My head throbs. Ugh, I gotta do something about this hangover. Amanda, your loving father might have overdone it last night. Oh, somebody's hungover. Father of the year. You wouldn't happen to have any aspirin or... I've got just the thing. Hang on. Amanda runs to the fridge and pulls out a jar of pickles. Not a prairie oyster? Amanda, what? Drink this. The pickle juice? Yep, it's what I used once. Would assume someone would use. I would also assume that it works pretty well. Although I've never tried it before and won't try it, obviously. Amanda Ann. Who gave you alcohol? Was it one of the various Emmas in your life? Dad, chill. Amanda, I have never had an ounce of chill in my life, and you should know that by now. You better not be drinking alcohol in this household. Just drink the juice. This better work. I downed a sip of the tart juice. No, more than that. Way more than that. I mean, I assume. Watch it, you. I drink more pickle juice and help myself to the delicious breakfast that Amanda has graciously allowed me to partake in. After inhaling some hash browns and dunking several pieces of bacon into runny egg yolk, I'm starting to feel a little better. Dunk the bacon into the yolk? That's a little too much. Amanda grabs her backpack and keys. Well, I gotta get to class. Don't forget the meeting with Mr. Vega, okay? He said it was important. Love ya. I'll be there. Knock him dead, kiddo. Always do. We do a secret handshake and she's off. I get a little work done at home before I glance at my watch and see that it's almost time for the meeting. I hop in the shower, change clothes, and head on my way. Still a little hungover. It's better to be early than to be late. I think that dad tip was. I don't know. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I feel pretty haggard after not brushing my teeth or showering, but hopefully no one will notice. Check my watch and am relieved to see I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approaching him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? Youth turns around and looks at me. Oh, wow. with heavily lined eyes. I don't know how young people get all those piercings and stuff. I mean, I can't. My parents won't let me do anything. Not that I would get any piercings, but I don't know how other parents let their kids do it. I assume they just do it anyway. It's whatever. I used to know a few people like that with that exact same belt and chain. Jeez. Sorry. Come on, kid. I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Oh, go fuck yourself. Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not? Fine, up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I go back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Hugo. Oh, hello, Hugo. Fine, Mr. Vega. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. It must be Lawrence. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat on one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. Alright, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings, so the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both, you know. Budget cuts. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo. Oh. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's Amanda doing? What's going on? Amanda's never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been... I'm falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind something might be wrong. Just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? Oh, thank you, Hugo, you handsome man. You just moved. Oh, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance if she keeps heading down this road. I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. On my way out, I stop thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo. Yeah? Never catch that right. Yes. Oh, he fucking loves it. I love that way he just catches that rye. I leave the classroom and make my way out of school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool, and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I don't know who Mario Batali is. Pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. Let's make something at home. Cool, I think with our powers combined, we could throw together a gourmet meal worthy of the Food Channel. I don't know about that, but I can promise you will at least be edible. That's the spirit. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little bit cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vegas said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pop. Senioritis and all that. Thought you liked Mr. Vegas' class. It's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I hear MR is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think he'd get it. Okay. Oh, God. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? No. Dad? Ugh. I can't believe you would. Dad. I mean, jeez. Why would you... Ugh. Gross. Sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. You love Noah, don't you, Amanda? Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. Eat a balanced meal every day. Fuck! Loads too quickly. Amanda and I get back home and start cooking some dinner. Found this artisanal mac and cheese recipe online that I've been dying to try. Artisanal? There's 2 ingredients to mac and cheese. Mac and then cheese. Dad, please try and enjoy the finer things in life. I think you of all people should be able to appreciate what one can do with cheese. Plus, there's bacon in it. Aren't we as a society collectively over bacon? I totally agree. Bacon culture exploded for no reason, and it's not even that good. Jeez. Bacon never stopped being good. It just has a PR problem. You know what? I'll agree with that. It does, yeah. This game is relatable. We get to work on the recipe, Amanda measuring things out and handing them to me to dump in the bowl so I can feel useful. We've both worked up quite an appetite since the gross mall food ravaged our digestive tracts. Amanda puts me on bacon duty, so I chop a bunch and toss it into the pan and to get it sizzling. The key to good mac and cheese is a balance of texture and flavor pops. Not only are we going to want the fullness of the cheese and bacon, but we also need to counterbalance it with the crunchy mouthfeel of the breadcrumbs. Oh my gosh. The mouthfeel. Oh. That's good. Yeah, I know what mouthfeel is. I love I gotta check on that bacon. It's still pink and rubbery. I give the pieces a little stir. Wait, what's mouthfeel? You know, when you eat stuff and the texture, Listen, I've been watching a lot of the Food Channel, and I honestly don't know what it means. It just makes me feel sophisticated to say. No, I get that. Every time I watch that channel, I just feel in order. Hungry, jealous, insecure about my cooking ability, and then hungry again. I like the mouthfeel of that sentence. Oh my god. Amanda, mouthfeel isn't just about food. It's also about words that are fun to say. Gregarious. Oh, I gotta check on that bacon. I want it to be lenticular. Cattywampus. The bacon is sizzling while it smells good too. I give that sucker a flip. Nice. Good work, Dad. Bacon can easily overheat and cause a grease fire. I'm proud of you for remaining vigilant. We literally just moved in here, and I'm dead set on not burning this place down. Eyes like a hawk. Amanda finishes up with the mac and cheese, and I toss the bacon bits in there. After stirring it all together, I take a taste. How's the mouth feel? Taste-tacular. Not an actual word, but I'll allow it. She tries a spoonful. Taste-tacular. Aw. I gotta be a good dad. We settle in on the couch with our bowls of mac and cheese. Oh, cool. Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? I never was a fan of the ghost shows, but I did like the truck shows and like the crab shows for some reason. Oh, hell yes. They have to make over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but they're also hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but still one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brothers truck driving and ghost hunting. The twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghosts done got control of the truck. I can't steer their damn... Jeez, oh god, I can barely speak. Oh no, the ghost done there got control of the truck, Bobby. You can't steer them their damn moss roads. Tell you what. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to... Flint, we're about to die. Ah, almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying, you're going to die. That's because we're about to die, you... This is art. The episode ends, and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. Stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterwards, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. They really stepped up the production value in episode 5. Zzz. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So are you excited for the cookout today? I'm excited. I'll see this as a learning opportunity. If I can snake some hot grill tips, I think we can consider it a success. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. Head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people and the smell of hot dogs waft through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on the table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome, and so too you're glad are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. Hate this little fucker. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. They stare creepily and say nothing. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib? Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? Oh, wow, it really is just like home. You little honkers. Jeez. Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Oh, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Lawrence, and his daughter, Amanda. Shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. Ha ha ha, my wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Let me introduce you to Damien. Joseph beckons a tall man in gothic attire over to the conversation. Oh, good eve, friends. I'm not doing a voice for this guy. Fuck this guy. Damien, this is our new neighbor, Lawrence. Ah, so lovely to meet you. Damien shakes my hand and then bows. If ever you're interested, it would bring me the great pleasure to host you for a spot of afternoon tea. Wow, yeah, that sounds rad. Splendid. Well, I must be off. Perhaps our paths shall cross again. Damn, what a classy dude. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad, who are you going to party with when you go off to school? I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. Oh, they're going to talk about weather? Go, do it, make a friend. How could I possibly abandon my only child as social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and am surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Alright, that's, Matt. That's his name. Oh, dang, Robert's here? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? That mysterious goth guy? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second, all these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I better investigate. Talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare 2 art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place, and try to make something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to a postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. I don't know. Do I talk to Craig or do I listen to them? So listen, Matt and Hugo. That kind of comparison just eliminates the reason art movements are so important in the first place. You're not wrong, but I think there's no harm comparing one work of art to another. You could definitely say one painting is better than another if you're evaluating technical skill from a purely formalist standpoint. If I showed you a Matisse and then something by the Dutch masters, which one would say shows more technical prowess? I am so lost right now. I shoot a worried glance over to Craig, who returns it. Well, sure, you could say that the Dutch masters were technically more skilled, but I would argue that while the Dutch masters were better painters, Matisse had better paintings overall. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Well, that's pretty subjective. Art is dead. How do you mean? Well, that painting of the guy with the apple in front of his face is pretty nice. Matisse rocks. That's a Magritte. Right. Art. Sorry. You're fine, dude. We were just discussing the importance of context when talking about artwork. Listen, all I asked was if you liked Van Gogh or Picasso better. Hugo throws up his hands in frustration. But they represent two completely different art movements. How could I possibly choose between the thick, creamy impasto of post-impressionism and the abstraction's beauty of cubism? Man, that's all way above my head. Me too. Haha, it's all good, man. The cool thing about art is that we all perceive it differently. A single piece can have a totally different effect on each person that looks at it, and that's awesome. Fuck Van Gogh. Van Gogh is garbage and trash, and everyone loves Van Gogh. Starry Night is so, redone and reproduced because people fucking know Van Gogh. Fuck Van Gogh. I like, out of, regular artists, well, not regular, but out of, common artists that people know, I'm a fan of Matisse. I like The Bridge and Water Lilies and all that. And I guess who's the other guy? Picasso's cool, I guess. Just 1 minute about that. Hugo, please. Sorry. I get really fired up about art stuff. Lawrence, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize shrugs over to us. What is it, sweetheart? Oh, it's Ness. It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it. Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope, but you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on. Oh, look, they put it on. Hey, Lawrence, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmencita. Amanda comes over with Daisy and That's Daisy, alright. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda. You remember the cool barista from the coffee shop? And my old college friend? And, your teacher? Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors. Yep. You still gonna get me the overdue term paper? Ha ha ha, great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go? Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide. Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right? Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants, nearly burned down half the yard. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half my yard, too. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Oh, wow, look at that shit, kid. What an asshole. What a loser. Hey, everybody. Sorry about that. Lawrence, this is my son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Doesn't matter. Ernest. Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. I mean, weren't we all just loser teens? Yeah, good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ouch. Ernest. Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, it's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm cool as a cucumber. See that right there? You can't say that. My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads? I don't know. I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we become the machine we once raged against and accepted our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter, Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point. As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Our jobs as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right, but it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time where it won't be like that. Is college when that happens? Don't let us eat up your time, Lawrence. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. Alright, okay, super polite or dirty people? Let's talk about Robert and Brian. Walk up to Robert and Brian, who are chatting over drinks, determined not to be weird about what happened that night. I hope Robert feels the same. Hey, guys. Lawrence, how the heck are you? Still into the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order, at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-incher in there. The game looks great on high def. Oh, boy. Lawrence, have you met Robert yet? Yes, I believe we met. Briefly. Hey. Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Robert robotically extends a hand. I shake it as he stares unblinkingly into my eyes. Oh, God, what does it mean? How's it going? It's good. Robert focuses on the whiskey he's holding. He takes a long sip. Great, look at my friends becoming friends. Us dads gotta stick together, you know? Us dads? Robert has a kid? Oh, I didn't know you had kids. Robert continues to stare at me. Jesus, does this guy ever blink? Yep. Cool, that's cool. Stand in incredibly uncomfortable silence for several moments until we gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghosts locked the doors. Daisy and Amanda run up to us, thank God. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess, and then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. Okay, thickness. Listen here, you're not eating my daughter. Wait a second, are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient and cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such a quality reality television. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're going to make a great meal. Lots of protein. Going to keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over there. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Davy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table, and they eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay, but not an actual fire, because we're playing pretend. Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Turn my attention back to the conversation, but wait, where did Robert go? Skimmed the party and finally find him in the corner talking to Mary. Does he not want to talk? Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. Snap out my Robert-induced haze. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way of kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that she's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I won't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age, too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people, too. Oh, kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required by law. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. Yeah, that'd be nice. One's 10 years old, the other's 18. It's babysitting at that point. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellows. Alright. I spot Joseph chatting with Damien by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. So I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house always stays warm in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. Lawrence, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Greetings once again, Lawrence. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved the other day. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in the cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation. Hi, it's Damien, right? My name's Amanda. At your service. What a pleasure it is to meet you. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. Don't hit my daughter. My, do you know how to treat a lady? Amanda, no. Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Hey, won't you come play with us? Come play with us forever. Guys, enough of the creepy twin shtick. Yeah. Oh, the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. Oh, Damien and Mary banging while Joseph takes care of the kids. I bet that's happening. I bet that's some sort of quest line. I hope. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine. I think I may have taped over the VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish? Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fifth. Fifth? I've squeezed 4 little sweetheart. Would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary. Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now? Oh boy. Wow. Asshole. Lucian. I've introduced you to Lawrence yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right off, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Dad, that's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turned to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. Looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, was that a tattoo? Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine?
Oh, my.
What? Lucian pulls up some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing pretty good. Lucian. We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful, though, that number carries weight. Oh, this is great. I actually really like this whole conversation. Redeemed Lucian is just a edgy teen, but that's fine. Man, Joseph is way cooler. It was a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors pop out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips a spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. Probably didn't know this, Lawrence, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's unbelievable. I've tried to get on this level, but I just can't catch up. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake. Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop. All the children at the party boo in the glorious display of puns in unison. Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. That's good. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. It totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she really can make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book? Dad Book? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops, I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I feel like I was at a networking event. I'm gonna get LinkedIn notifications out of this. I just know it. You don't think it's nice that people want to connect with you? Not when their affection jams up my inbox, metaphorically speaking. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. That quirky lab assistant... No. Amanda and I arrived home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Ugh, I have hiccups. Of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Cauliflower is great. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh? Is that okay? Of course, just keep me posted and be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices, of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not going to do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that. I never will do that. Okay, do you have plans tonight? My plans were kind of eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna... throw a party. A real rager. All the other dads in the neighborhood are invited. I'll see if I can get you a spot on the list, but honestly, it's looking tight and you may have to wait in line. I know the guy at the door. I'll get in, no problem. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. Plop down in front of the TV and turn on some wine and dine mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. Love to be able to cook like that, although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil, like just making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. Glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. Check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, no, I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? I don't know. In a real dad situation, I would wait like 45 minutes after midnight, and then I'd start to be worried. Oh no, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only not assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling, so I keep pacing around the house waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? They're all Emma. Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Are you with Noah, Emma? Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops. Guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda, Ann. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when you go off to school, are you? This is what my parents always used to say. I don't like your attitude. My mother says that all the time. Scared. I have a right to be concerned. You're my only daughter. Well, I can't give you a play-by-play of everything I do all the time. I'm 18. You shouldn't even be giving me a curfew in the first place. Sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again. Alright, I'm gonna go bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room. I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? Definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, thought what about you said last night? I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I also thought about it, and I'll try and give you your space from here on out. Gotta trust that you can take care of yourself. Team Slobson? Team Slobson. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs and the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go? What? What's Dad Book? It's a social media platform. Wait, what? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda, I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which as it turns out is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Don't forget to shower every day, I think, on Friday night. Ooh, you are most likely to. Polish and sort my coin collection. Netflix and grill, baby. Fall asleep and watching the History Channel. Torment my children with dad puns. Sink into blissful ability. Netflix and grill, baby. If I had one thing to take with me on the desert island, it would be my trusty grill, the lost Castaway on DVD, a boat. I don't need anything. My Survivors goes. Jimmy Buffett. Where are your turn-ons? Oh. Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-tier growmanship, comfortable with crying. I would say growmanship. What do you want to be when you grow up? What did you want to be? Technical writer for manuals and instructionals, salty boat captain, pro skater who's also an astronaut, a good father, the president of space. We're a dad. What's your favorite movie genre? Where's horror? Anything horror? War documentaries, Sean Connery's entire filmography, anything on Laserdisc, romantic rom-coms, whatever will make me cry, old comedies that haven't aged well. Yeah. What's your ideal date? Napping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m. Trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost. I would never get lost. Arson. Being emotionally vulnerable. Ideal date is being emotionally vulnerable, sure. You never leave home without. Oh, no. No! A sensible cardigan. My sick vape. My book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, my cripplingly low self-esteem. I frequently forget my phone keys and wallet at home sometimes. I'm gonna say a cool knife. Spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories. How proud I am of my child. Potential ends of the world if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill. When I can get the next cup of coffee. Lawnmower modifications. I've been watching a lot of King of the Hill recently, and lawnmower modifications. They do a lot of funny stuff. Good show, great show. We're a Dad. Profile complete. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad. If you don't have anything to say, don't say anything at all. Anything nice to say? Alright, well, here are the dads. Well, that'll be it for this episode. Stay tuned for part 3. And, I don't know. Have a good one. Dun, 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 dun. Fuck, I don't know.